Hey, what's going on? Hey, I just was doing this draft, and I'm gonna do a 7 round Eagles draft. I was just doing the draft, and all of a sudden my whole situation stopped, and then the video ended, so I wasn't able to finish that video. These ads on this video are kind of getting out of hand. They're gonna have to find a way because it's really messing up the quality of the videos. It's also making it very difficult to get through these videos without any glitches or any issues. From my standpoint. Somebody else told me that as well, that they have that the draft gets stuck a lot because all these damn ads. So they're gonna have to find a way to kind of, I don't know, do it a little better or something. I don't know, but I had a draft going. I was good. Got a few picks in, but it wasn't nothing too heavy. If you want my like, share, subscribe, be much appreciated. Now we're gonna do it again. We're gonna be doing 7 round mock Eagles. We're gonna jump straight into it. AI will be picking for the rest of the teams. I will for first and second round. I will give you an overview of what the other teams did, and we're gonna pick our players accordingly. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and start. I want to keep you, especially with these damn ads and everything. Probably gonna mess up the video. All right. And so far, I see that the other teams are making better picks than that first one I had. And I won't be accepting any trades. These are going to be straight from the hip. I'm kind of keep some continuity going. So let's just see real quick. I'm gonna kind of skim through it. Don't want it to. Yeah, this is more like it. The first draft had some odd picks in there. It probably worked out for the better anyway. Yeah, this is interesting. That's interesting right there. I don't think that's crazy at all. And I like that quarterback. I had a high grade on him before anybody did. I had a real high grade on him, and it turned out to be a pretty good player. So let's see. Some good picks, man. Hopefully y'all can see that. Now we're gonna make our pick. We at 32. I'm gonna go eat my warrior. I already know where I'm going with this. From my notes, they're gonna need some safety help. I like Reed Blankenship. I'm endeared to him. Um, we went to the same school. I know we're gonna need some offensive line help. Linebacker also. We're gonna need a guy in there. But Iman Worry, they can do a lot of things. They'll know what to do with Iman Worry. The culture there is good. The coaching there is good. The scheme there is good for him. So that makes a lot of sense. They'll be able to scheme him. So we're gonna go Iman Worry with the first pick. Remember, look up top here so you can see how the draft is going so far. Some interesting picks. I may not go over the second round just so I can um, keep this moving along. Give me 1 second. I'm drinking on some wine. Give me 1 second. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the big board. See what we got. Schlesinger could be a good idea also. Elijah Arroyo, I mocked him there a couple of times. It was in the one time in the second round, the other times in the third round, but yeah, I mocked him there a few times. Offensive lineman, I really like Imbo here. See linebacker. Schlesinger's available. He's a good player. I don't think there's something they have to do right then. I think there's some other guys who can play. You got Savinier. That's the typical kind of guy they'll pick is a Savinier. I like Imbo though. I have a slightly higher grade on Imbo than I do Savinaire. Both guys are very talented. Let's see. Just want to see what else is out there. Oh wow. All the quarterbacks are gone. Let's see what cornerbacks talking about. Yep. Yeah, didn't waste no time. Should be. It's a lot of good edge players here. All these guys can play. They don't have to. They made some free agent pickups, so they don't have to do too much there either. I'm gonna go offensive line. And if anybody who watched any of my other drafts, you know Belton and Imbo are my favorite offensive linemen in this draft. I think we can get Belton in the third. So we're gonna go Imbo. If I can move this ad. Apologies. They gave us a B on that. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I think I know where I'm gonna go. In my notes, I do have D line here. Some good guys here. Norman Lott makes some sense. It's pretty much Norman Lott or Belton. I like the idea of Belton. Belton is higher on my big board actually than on my Norman Lott. I kind of have him. It's kind of like reverse. I kind of have them where they got him at 81. I have Belton more or less there, and vice versa. So, um, hmm, that's interesting. Norman Lott could make some sense here. I'm thinking we got C.J. West. He might make it to the fourth round. We got Peebles. Ty Hamilton is another guy in Stackhouse. So got some guys down here and I have Stackhouse a lot higher than I think definitely than this website does. I think most people. So we're gonna go Belton. Move this so you can see the grade of it, and I'm okay with that. I like that. Try to keep track. See if your team. See what who they pick for your team. I would like to go back over the picks, but because this draft is this website is acting kind of funny, so I don't want to do too much of that. We're gonna go D line. That's why it's C.J. West. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Like I said, Nazir Stackhouse as well, and Ty Hamilton. But yeah, don't be surprised if I double up on D line here. But C.J. West makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Barrett Carter is another guy who I was thinking about here, but that's just too hard to pass up. But he fits their scheme very well. I like him for them. We're gonna go receiver here. We're gonna go receiver in this draft as well. So be looking out for that. Let's see what they got. Matter of fact, that wide receiver. Oh, Ty Felton is perfect. You got Thornton as well. I'm a Kobe Hudson guy. They can work on getting him a little faster and Prather as well. Good play, some good players down here. Let's see where the linebackers are at. Let's want to see the safeties. Hmm. I actually have highlighted these guys right here. Dumas Johnson, Eugene Asante. I actually have him above Kaiser, so he would be my next linebacker going. I think it's possible we can get him in the next round, so I'm not going to make that pick there. But Drano's a good player. Francisco's a good player. So is Bam Martin Scott. These are good players. These are guys who can play at the next level, I believe. Yeah. And Debo Williams is underrated, so severely underrated. So yeah, we can hold off on linebacker there. What I say, wide receiver. I think he's too hard to pass up right here. Big, strong, physical receiver, good speed, can do a lot of different things. Then you got Thornton, good speed, great athlete. Hmm. I do have a higher grade on Felton than I do Thornton. Isaac Tesla's there as well. I don't know. Let me see. It's gonna be one of these two guys here. Hmm. She's tight end. Yeah. I like Ty Felton, yeah. Thornton is the kind of guy they usually go for. Ty Felton to me is a better route runner. I like his ability to run routes. I like route runners. I'm a route runner kind of guy. Everybody likes a little something different. Everybody likes guys who the deep threats, and I just like route runners. So he's more equipped that way. So I'm gonna go with Felton. I like that. I'm gonna reject these picks, of course. Okay. And we picking. We got Thornton there too. Mm, that's interesting. Still, we can get these linebackers maybe the next round over. Let's see something. I got my boy Nazir Stackhouse. I think I can get him in the next round. That's interesting. We're gonna hit short up our offensive line, cornerback. Now, they're pretty solid at corner, but they could use another guy. Um, Frazier be good right here. Very good athlete, long, tracks the ball well. He would be out where I would go. Got some other players down here as well. Jabbar Muhammad, very talented player. So because they don't have to do anything there, let's go to linebackers. Let's go hmm, David Walker at the edge. Hard to pass up right here. Kid's too talented. That's probably where we're gonna go. Yeah, too talented pass up. They did some things in the off season, as far as free agency is concerned. Excuse me. That, but they can make some room for this kid, and he's gonna be a good player. So I'm gonna go David Walker. Reject this. See what they got. And we picking right behind that. I forgot. I forgot about that. Wow. So what do we do? We went and got David Walker. Man, let's go ahead and double up on receivers. They got some receivers. They got some guys, but getting a young guy like Thornton, getting a young, I mean, I'm getting a guy like Felton. That's kind of what I'm talking about. They got two more picks. We addressed the one. Let's see. I'm gonna go Thornton. Just a little too difficult to pass up in that scenario for me. Now, this is gonna be our last pick here for the Eagles. What are y'all thinking? Linebacker or D line? I got Nazir Stackhouse. Could go Ty Hamilton as well. But we got C.J. West. I'm looking for a nose tackle. Or we going to Santi. That's tough. We either going Stackhouse or Santi. Let's go Santi. Speedy linebacker, physical, um, attacks the edges, smart, instinctual is the best way to put it. I think he's very underrated and good for what they try and good for their team. It could grow. He could grow to be a starter one day. So I'm gonna go Eugene Asante. Despite that D there. Now let's look at the rest of the draft. See what they got. Remember, look for your favorite team here too. and I adjust the screen. I said, "Fuck it, you let the ads are gonna be doing that anyway, so there's no need to try to." Um, I didn't know if that'd be too distracting for people or whatever. So, but they popping up anyway, so it's all good. Let's see. I can see that last pick too. Berenstew going to them at the last pick. I can see that. That makes sense to me. All right, we're gonna save this. And let me know what y'all think. Grade it. Put your opinion down below. Again, gonna excuse the ads. All right. Iman Worry. We went ahead and short up that offensive line with my two favorite offensive linemen, C.J. West. Could play multiple positions on that D line. Felton could be, oh man, I don't know. At the receiver spot, could be the steal of the draft. It's possible. And then we get a guy like David Walker, way too talented to pass up right there. I was surprised he was there, but he's way too talented to pass up right there. I can't imagine they would skip over that. Then you got Thornton too, so you got Felton. Let's look at the. I might do that my next draft. Put the depth chart on here as well, so you can see as I go. I might do that. Might do that the next draft. But if you can look at the depth chart right now, pause it. Look at the depth chart. They got some guys at wide receiver, but none of those guys I think supersede any of these two guys. These are two very talented, athletic guys who deserve the opportunity to go to a team who's going to develop them and really see what you can get out of both of these guys. That's going to be interesting. They got Aeneas Smith, Danny Gray, both I think are running backs. I think Aeneas Smith and Danny Gray could actually play running back, third down running backs. They got Johnny Wilson as well. So they got room for these guys, man. And then Eugene Asante to go ahead and finish the draft off. Give you one more look at that. That's a nice draft right there. That's solid. Yeah, that's nice right there. Let's look at that. I'm gonna go through the first two rounds so y'all can see what's going on. I'm gonna skim through it. Pause it if you need to. See what the other teams did. Jackson Dart there. I like Benjamin Morrison for us too. That's interesting. Let's go three. Let's go ahead and go three. Good picks. Yeah, I know what they're doing. It's good picks. So we got Belton right there. And that's good to go. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing other drafts. I'm gonna be doing start you back here. I'm gonna be doing the Patriots, Pittsburgh Steelers, Packers, Kansas City, 49ers, Seattle, Giants, and then Denver. Maybe not necessarily in that order, but somewhat in that order. And I plan on doing every team leading up to the draft, but that may be where as far as I get, along with doing some more drafts. Right before the draft, I'm gonna come out with a 7 rounder for every team. That's gonna take me a while. Hopefully, I can get through it with this website. But all that being said, if you want my like, share, and subscribe, it's always appreciated. I appreciate you for watching, and I appreciate you for listening.